What's up, guys? My name is Adam LZ, and this is my weekly update. For those of you who haven't watched one of these before or who are kind of new to my channel, this is where I kind of give you the details and all the stuff that's happening in between videos that you might not see on social media or other stuff, and just cool things happening in my life. So the first thing that I wanted to tell you guys about, or just talk about in general, is school, because I don't really think that I talk about it enough in videos, and that some people just might not know how important it is to me. But I'm still a full-time student. I go to UCF for business management, specifically entrepreneurship. I'm a junior. I have like 3 semesters left. I graduate next winter. But I never really talk about in videos how important school is to me. I've been a 4.0 student like all throughout high school, and a lot of that was just because I'm competitive. Like, I just like to know that I'm doing the best that I can and better than other people, for better than worse. Like, I don't know. For me, it's just like a benchmark. Like, I just like to do the best that I possibly can. Otherwise, it really like stresses me out and aggravates me. But I've managed to carry the 4.0 average throughout college. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because I just took my second to last exam today. I have like one more on Monday, and then I'm done for the semester, which is sick. More videos. We'll talk about it in a minute. But I've managed to carry the 4.0, and like this last semester was the hardest it's ever been because I've been doing a lot of traveling. Business stuff has picked up a ton. And I really struggled to get school and fit it in and give it the right amount of attention. And I did pretty well in my finals thus far. And like, I think I'm going to carry the 4.0 average still. So I'm not telling you guys this to brag by any means, but I know there are a lot of you that might be like struggling with school. So if anything, this is just to sort of hopefully give you guys some bit of inspiration, because if I can handle it with all this stuff going on, you can too. You just kind of, you have to put a priority on school. You just have to get it done right away. And I guess I don't want this to sound like a public service announcement. I just feel like I don't talk about school enough, or that I'm still a student, because some people think that I just like do YouTube videos for my full-time thing, which I do, but school takes up more time. So that's that. Since school is going to be done on Monday, I take my last exam, which is like this, it's a quantitative business tools class. I hate it. The professor is not a very good professor, but basically all we do is just learn about like math and how it's related to business. But anyway, after that, I'm done for the semester, so I'll have a huge gap period where I'll be able to really get on top of videos, because I know I've been slacking a little bit, and just make good content, because that's what I really want to do. I feel like I've been slacking a little bit lately, and there's a lot of cool videos that we have in the works. By in the works, I mean that I'm planning on making, because I've been really lazy. We're due for a house check. I have to make the BMW car check that I've been telling you guys about for like years. I promise I'll do it. I promise. Biking videos, like, I don't know, car videos, whatever. Like, whatever you guys want, really, I'll make. I'm just going to be chilling making videos for a couple weeks. So that's that. I'm really excited to be done with school. It's going to be a load off my shoulders. So this is my list of stuff that I want to tell you guys about. I hope it's not too dark. I'm sorry, I talk really fast. Anyway, there's a lot of like drama in the BMX world last week, specifically regarding me and uploading that proposal video of Nicole, or that video of me proposing to Nicole. And I feel like I should acknowledge it in this video, even though I don't really want to talk about it. But all that I really have to say is I'm kind of disappointed in how immature the BMX industry is. I like to ride my bike to have fun, and some people have a problem with that. And I'm really sorry. Like, BMX to them is their life. It is everything. And I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I love BMX, but it's not my life. Like, I have a lot of other things that I'm interested in. Like, I love cars. I love Nicole. I love riding bikes at skate parks. I love hanging out with friends. I love making videos of stuff that's not just BMX. And some people that have their lives like totally dedicated to BMX have an issue with that, I guess, that I like to cover different things. But ultimately, like, it doesn't really affect me. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is because a lot of you guys get really defensive when people talk badly about me. And I just want to let you guys know, like, it's better just to be the bigger person. Don't even acknowledge it. It doesn't really faze me. So if we can just be cool and not really acknowledge it, that'd be cool. Sick. Oh, by the way, this is the first weekly update I haven't done with the car driving, because I don't know. I just figured it'd be easier just to talk in a car that's not moving, because I can really think now. I'm not just rambling to ramble. So real quickly, in regards to the store, quick update. Black Friday weekend was nuts. We did a couple like different like coupon codes every day, and I don't want to tell you guys numbers of like how many shirts or anything we sold, but we sold like over that 3-day period on the weekend, we sold as many shirts as we normally do in a month, which is crazy. It's sick. So thank you guys so much. Like, I can't believe where LZBMX is. I never thought it would grow as much as it can, because I was kind of worried because, like, you know, the LZ is like part of my last name. I just thought it'd be weird, and I actually wanted to rebrand and change the name a while ago, like years ago, but my dad told me not to. He's like, it's already kind of going, just let it ride out. I'm sure it'll be successful. And I listened to him, and it's really successful, and I can't thank you guys enough for the support. So I wanted to talk about that because that's awesome, awesome, awesome. Like the business, like I have a warehouse now. I need to do a warehouse check. It's just really sick. And I don't want to sound like I'm bragging because that's not what I'm doing. I'm really, really thankful. Really, 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 really thankful. Okay, next topic. I guess, like a couple minutes ago, I just dropped 2 new shirts because I'm going to upload this video tonight and I still have to do like product shots and stuff. But anyway, this shirt, a lot of you guys were asking when I have it up on the store. I wore it in the bunny hop how-to tutorial. It's really cool. Like, I feel like designs, we make designs sometimes and we don't really know how they're going to turn out. And sometimes they turn out good, sometimes they turn out and sometimes they turn out like really awesome. And this is one of those designs that like turned out way better than we thought it would. Well, we thought it would turn out cool, but I'm just really pumped on how this looks. So yeah, there's 2 new shirts and then there's like another one that's kind of cool and simple that we just put online. Also, if you're watching this tonight, then there is still a possibility you could go, but tomorrow there's a Florida BMX jam at a skate park in Sarasota, Florida. And yeah, I guess you would assume that it's in Florida because it's Florida BMX jam. But I am not going to be there, which I'll explain in a minute. However, we will be vending. James Murphy and Robert and John are all going down, and we're going to have like an LZBMX tent set up with a bunch of shirts, hats, the new stuff, some old stuff, like super, super cheap, like way less expensive than we normally sell stuff for at the event. So if you want to stop by, meet some guys, or like pick up some shirts real cheap for Christmas or something, you can go there. There's more information on the FLBMX Instagram account. So if you want to check that out, or we'll post some details on the LZBMX Instagram account. But enough from store stuff. So why am I not going to the contest on Saturday? Well, it's a bowl, it's super parky, and I realized like I kind of dread some of the contests. Like I really like going to them, they're fun, but they are really long, and when they're at like a park bowl that I don't really like to ride in, like it's a big bowl, it's super parky, and I just prefer not to ride in contests like that. And I would have gone. However, there's a drift event super local that's going on Saturday, and it's supposed to be my first drift event with the 240 that I got for drifting that I didn't take to the track one time all summer. So I'm kind of made the decision in my head, like, all right, I need to do something that's fun for me. Like I want to enjoy whatever I'm going to do. So I decided that, okay, I'm going to go to the drift event, and that's what I'm going to do. And I'm super excited. I'm going to make a video. Like my whole idea with drifting, I kind of wanted to do it like how I did with BMX, like show you guys from the beginning to when I know absolutely nothing about drifting and how I suck and just know nothing, and like kind of take you guys with me through the journey of like learning how to drift and getting involved in the community, because that's kind of what I did with BMX and how that was successful, because like you can kind of live like vicariously through it. So that's my idea with that. I'm really excited. I've been having nothing but issues with the 240. If you're not into cars, then plug your ears for like 30 seconds, because I'm just going to tell you every single thing that's been going on with this car. So it's actually going to be more like a minute. I'm sorry. But I'm going to turn this light on because I feel like it's getting kind of dark in here. Hopefully that helps and doesn't make it worse. If it makes it worse, then I don't really know about it. But anyway, so why the 240 broke down and why I drove down on 3 cylinders is because I was at a skate park. Kids wanted me to rev the car up, and the car was cold, and I probably shouldn't have, and I knew I shouldn't have, and I told Nicole I shouldn't have. But I did, and I hit the rev limiter, and I broke a rocker arm. I didn't know that for a while, and I actually like, see, this is me trying to think so I don't like stutter, but I guess I just stuttered more. But I checked and like did a diagnosis of literally every single problem that could have gone wrong with the motor and why it might be misfiring. And in the process, I learned so much about the motor, in addition to getting extremely frustrated. But I literally took apart all the fuel lines, the injectors, everything with spark and that could cause any sort of issue with the motor, just to find out that it was a rocker arm, which I should have known from the beginning, but I didn't. I had a friend, Taylor, who works at BC Racing, come over with his friend, and he helped me put a new rocker arm in because I was kind of scared taking the cam out and everything. But the motor's running really good now, but it's still overheating. And I've literally pulled apart all the coolant lines. I've rewired all the gauges. I've pulled out the water pump. Water pump's fine. Pulled out the thermostat, and it's still overheating. The compression on the motor is good, so I have no idea what's going on, and I need to have this car dialed by tonight so I can go to the drift event tomorrow morning. So my fingers are super crossed that I can get it running at a good temperature so I can drift it tomorrow, because if it's overheating on the street, it's going to overheat on the track. And I don't know, like I get super frustrated not being able to figure out what's going on with the car, but I just kind of have to take a step back and say, okay, this is a learning experience. I'm learning, and just be happy with it. So that's that. I'm really excited to go to the track. I've wanted to do it forever. I just picked up a set of drift spares. I'm ready. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I just bought a bunch of tools, and I'm just super excited to drift because, I don't know, it's really fun. I kind of get the same feeling out of drifting that I got when I started BMX at a young age, because like, you know how you get that adrenaline rush when you're riding? I don't really get that from BMX as much anymore. Like I do when I do really big stuff, but I don't know. I kind of need like a new outlet, and this doesn't mean that I'm going to like ride less or anything. It's just a fun thing that I plan on doing on top of everything else. So that's the story on drifting. Give me a second so I can look on my phone to see what I want to tell you about next. So this is something that I never really knew if I wanted to talk about something like this in a video or not, but it kind of touched me personally. No homo. There's a local park called Candyland Skatepark in Longwood, Florida. It's you guys have definitely seen it. If you've ever seen webisode 28, which is like 2 million views now, which is insane. It's that metal prefab park with like black ramps. Anyway, that park is like gotten really beaten up over the past couple of years, and like the town's taken away some of the ramps because they've gotten beaten up. And that park gets a crazy amount of usage. Like we went there the other day, and I've never been to a skate park on like, it might have even been like a Sunday afternoon or something, and it was packed for a prefab park, because all the parks in Florida cost money pretty much. And it's one of the only parks that's like somewhat decent and is free. Now, what I'm about to talk to you guys about, I'm just going to talk about it, because if I keep on like beating around the bush, it's just going to be super weird. Anyway, you guys may know who Chad DeGroot is. You may not if you're like new to BMX or anything, but Chad's like a legend. He's a flatland rider that's like pioneered a lot of stuff with BMX. He's owned an indoor skate park down in Florida. Right now he owns a local shop called Mr. Bikes and Boards in Longwood, which is awesome. If you guys have a chance to check it out, check it out. But Chad started up a GoFundMe to raise money to kind of revamp the skate park. And I've been reached out to numerous times to, you know, kind of promote like a GoFundMe or something for a skate park from all you guys. And I always say no, because if I do it for one person, then I kind of have to do it for everyone. And like, I don't know. It's not that I don't want to help. I just don't want my videos and my pages to just turn into me just constantly asking for money and stuff, because I think that's weird. And like, I don't know. I don't like that. But anyway, this one touched me personally because I did feel kind of obligated to reach out to you guys, just because that skate park has helped produce one of our, well, yes, our most popular video ever. So all I'm asking from you guys, there's probably going to be like 100,000 of you that watch this video. Now, Chad, I think, set the limit on the GoFundMe for like $20,000, because he wants to have like, he talked with a Team Pain, which like builds like skate parks and stuff, and he wants to have them build some new stuff. So the cap's at 20,000, but I'm pretty sure Chad, like when I was talking to him, he said like, even if they just had a couple $1,000s, like $5,000, then that would help them just like, you know, get maybe even 1 or 2 new obstacles in, and maybe expand to the park at some point. So all I'm asking you guys, like honestly, if you want to give like $1, if everyone gave $1, it's $100,000, but I'm not expecting every one of you guys to give $1. Give maybe $5, I don't know. If you were planning on buying a shirt off my website or something, instead of doing that, donate $5 to this skate park GoFundMe, because honestly, that will have a much bigger impact than you buying a shirt from me. All I can say is that with Chad behind it, like you'll know that your money's actually going to a good cause, and I fully support it. Like as soon as I'm done making this video, I'm gonna go hop on the GoFundMe and I'm gonna donate like $1,000, just because right now I think the GoFundMe's been live for like 14 days and they've only raised a couple $100. So I want to see this built. It's not like a super local park to me. It's kind of far away, so I don't go there a lot, but I know it impacts a lot of people, and that's why I really want to do something. Chad didn't even actually ask me to make this video, but I saw it on his personal account, and I saw how hard he's been doing it, like putting up flyers and everything. And I just really think that it would be cool if for once I used kind of what we have going on with YouTube to promote some like sort of funding or positivity stuff towards skate parks in Florida. So that's that. There's going to be a link in the description if you guys want to give, like I said, $1. I don't even care, 50 cents, $5, whatever. Anything will mean a ton. If we can raise a couple $1,000s for the skate park, that'll be awesome. So that's that. I thank you in advance to any and every one of you that donate, because I mean, that's awesome. Like this really doesn't even affect me that much, but you'll be able to see all the people that it does affect. I'll make sure to go make a video before and after, whatever you guys want me to do. But yeah, so that's that. That's my thing that I want to talk to you guys about. And so I guess the last thing that I'll talk with you guys about is our jam that we're having at Joyride. We are doing a jam at Joyride Skatepark in Toronto, which I know we've talked about before, but this is gonna be weird because there's someone that's like walking next to me that's probably looking in my car and watching me talk to no one. But anyway, yeah, so we're doing a Joyride jam in Toronto, and basically this is gonna be crazy because pretty much everyone that's ever been involved with LZBMX is going to be there. I just bought plane tickets for Robert, John, and Spencer all to fly up to Toronto. So they're all going to be up there. Jimmy's going to be there. Cody's going to be there. Jordan's going to be there. Jay Dalton's going to be there. My friend Jason's going to be there. Like, there's even more people are going to be there that I can't even think of right now. Nicole will be there. Jimmy's girlfriend. Like, it's just going to be an awesome trip. Aaron, Simone. But I haven't really, like, figured out, like, the exact list of who's going to be there. But it's going to be the first time that we've ever had every single, like, person, all my friends. I have like Connecticut friends and Florida friends. This is the first time that they're ever gonna like intermingle. So I'm just really excited for everyone to meet each other, for us to have a good time and meet a lot of kids at the Joyride Skate Park. So that will be January 2nd in Toronto, well, technically Markham, Canada or whatever. But it'd be sick if you guys can make it out there. I know I'm sure there's a lot of you that are already planning on going. But that's all I really want to talk with you guys about today. All I can say is, again, just to reiterate kind of the stuff that I talked about is, yeah, just work hard in school because it pays off 100%. The reason why I am where I am is because I've worked hard in school and it's kind of given me a driven attitude towards life, because if you're lazy, it's not going to get you very far. So school really helps, if nothing else, instill like a good work ethic in you. So try to take it seriously. I know that some stuff can seem ridiculous. And then, again, with that Candyland Skatepark, anything that you guys can give towards that park will really be appreciated. The link's in the description, and I'm going to post it on social media too. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. This was my weekly update, and I will see you soon. Bye.
Better than your smoothies, Nicole.